Here's a challenge that happens with an awful lot of small business owners is we feel almost like we're a beacon floating in the ocean, that we're out there rolling with the punches, but we really don't have anyone else to roll with to help us understand. And I remember many, many years ago being told and hearing at probably one of the seminars I was at, or many of the seminars, that you become like the people you associate with. And that always stuck with me, that I will become like those that I'm around, that influence me the most. And recently I heard a video, a motivational speaker was talking to teens, and he said, "You show me your friends, and I'll show you your future." And that really struck me because it makes total sense that if you take a teen and you surround them with certain people and they're engulfed in that world, that's what they become. And the same thing is true with all ages. It just seems more apparent with teens. So what I had been seeking was people to be around that had greater knowledge, great ideas, higher level thinking, because I knew that if I was the smartest guy in the room, I need to get another room. I need to go somewhere else. If I'm the smartest guy in the class, I need another class. I need to always be challenged, and I need to be around great people. And on occasion you hear me talk about going to these summits several times a year, and it's an amazing group of people that come in from around the country that all are in business at some point or some level, some of it corporate, but most of it small to medium-sized businesses, privately owned. And these guys have much bigger ideas and much bigger companies, and they're striving for much bigger things than me. And I know that the more I surround myself with those people, the more I become like them. And not to say that I want to be any of them, I want to be me, but I certainly want to be challenged to be bigger. If I'm at the top of the mountain, there's nowhere to go but down. I'd rather have a bigger mountain to climb because it forces me to be better today than I was yesterday, and not sit in my laurels. There's all kinds of sayings that we have heard in the past about how you need to always be striving, because if you're not growing, you're dying. If you're not doing this, you're not doing that. But for me, there's a saying that I've said many times, and it goes like this: "Upon the plains of hesitation set the bones of countless million, who upon the threshold of success sat down to rest, and in waiting they died." And that's really depicts an awful lot of people that get started doing something and then they get tired. And remember what I've talked about from Wallace Wattles and Napoleon Hill: crystal clear vision backed by purpose and then pushed by guts and willingness to see it through. And a lot of people come up with a pretty good vision, they think they have a purpose for it, but then they get tired and they sit down and rest. And upon the plains of hesitation set the bones of countless millions, who upon the threshold of success sat down to rest, and in waiting they died. Because as soon as you stop, it's hard to start again, and sometimes it's impossible. And I recently saw another guy in the industry that we refer a lot of business to, and he's been going through some health challenges, and he had said that I've missed 2 days of work total through all of this. And he said, because I live by this philosophy, if you lay down, you stay down. So he refuses to lay down, that he's going to get up and he's going to go to work, and he's no matter what, because he knows the truth that if he stops, he'll never start again. And I think that's a critical piece for all of us to understand. And for me, it's I need to grow the mountain bigger. If I reach the top of the mountain, I need to grow the mountain bigger. And by meeting people from all over the country doing amazing things with amazing businesses, that inspires me to grow. And I'm concerned if and when that ever ended, where I would get that motivation. And that's why it's important for me to develop relationships and go to people that I can have to help bounce ideas off of. And that's what's important about masterminding and surrounding yourself with really good people. We have one life, and it goes fast. And we can plan to do it tomorrow and plan to do it tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes because that's already yesterday. It's doing it now. It's finding the people now. It's cutting away from the people that aren't serving you now and finding the people that can help you be a better person. And I know when you're a teen, you think it'll last forever, And I just had an experience happen to me recently where I realized my childhood friend, we've been together since we were 3 years old, I looked at him and realized he was an old man. And that we've been through 30 years since high school together, let alone from 3 years old to 17 or 18 when we graduated. We had all those years. But after high school, which is one of those, it's kind of a pivotal time that people for some reason remember. There's been 30 years since then, and just like that, it's gone. And I recognize in another 30 years, if I live a full lifespan, this world will be saying goodbye to me. So just like that, that much went. Just like that, the next one will go. And that's why it's really important to do it now. Surround yourself with great people and continue to push and grow as a person.